In the realm of espionage and government secrets, few names resonate as strongly as Edward Snowden. A single individual managed to illuminate the dark underbelly of American surveillance, transforming himself from a mere contractor into a symbol of resistance. In 2013, he stole over 1 million top-secret documents and laid bare the inner workings of the National Security Agency, NSA, to the world. His actions made him America's most wanted criminal, yet many around the globe view him as a hero. Why did he leak these sensitive documents? How did he manage to evade capture? Let's delve into the life and choices of Edward Snowden. On June 6, 2013, the morning sun rose over America. But for the government, it was the dawn of a new crisis. Major news outlets like The Guardian and The Washington Post published revelations that shocked citizens worldwide. The NSA had been monitoring mobile users without their knowledge. The documents disclosed a secret program known as PRISM, a system through which the US government could access vast amounts of data from telecom companies, including personal communications. The revelations exposed not only the scale of surveillance, but also the extent to which the American government went to protect its interests. The NSA had infiltrated the computers of foreign governments and even tapped the phone of then-Chancellor Angela Merkel of Germany. Moreover, it was revealed that the British Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, was collaborating with the NSA to surveil its own citizens. The documents ignited debates over privacy, freedom, and the balance of security against civil liberties. At first, the source of these explosive leaks was unknown, leading to questions about their authenticity. News agencies, as reliable sources of information, were compelled to investigate further. Just 3 days later, the truth emerged. Edward Snowden, a 29-year-old former CIA employee, was the man behind the curtain. Edward Snowden's journey began far from the corridors of power. Born in 1983 in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, he was raised in a family with strong ties to the military and government service. Despite a promising future, Snowden struggled in traditional academic settings. He dropped out of high school, but his passion for technology led him to the US military. Snowden enlisted with high hopes, but spent only a short year in the military. After his discharge, he worked various jobs, eventually landing a position as a security guard at the University of Maryland. His computer skills caught the attention of the CIA, which hired him for his technical expertise. Snowden's career took off when he joined Dell, a major contractor for the NSA, tasked with upgrading their computer systems. There, he quickly became known for his exceptional talents in cybersecurity, eventually being appointed as a systems administrator. Little did he know, this position would give him access to secrets that would alter the course of history. While working for Dell, and later Booz Allen Hamilton, Snowden uncovered alarming information about the NSA's surveillance practices. He realized the agency had the capability to monitor the personal data of millions of Americans and foreign citizens alike, all under the guise of national security. The tipping point came during a congressional hearing in March 2013. Senator Ron Wyden posed a direct question to NSA Director James Clapper. Does your agency collect data on millions of Americans? Clapper's answer, no, was a blatant lie, and Snowden knew it. The betrayal shocked him. This moment ignited a moral conflict within him. Feeling that he could no longer be part of an organization that misled the public, he decided to act. In the months leading up to his dramatic exit, he meticulously planned his next steps. He gathered evidence, realizing that revealing the truth was worth the risk of exposing himself to retribution. In the spring of 2013, Snowden meticulously executed his plan to leak the NSA's classified information. Contrary to popular belief, he didn't require advanced hacking techniques to access these files. Instead, he used a simple USB drive to copy the documents. The irony? In many secure offices, USB drives were prohibited due to concerns about data theft. However, Edward's unique position as a system administrator provided him the necessary clearance. Snowden's access to the NSA headquarters servers was made possible through a legacy system, which had vulnerabilities that he cleverly exploited. Over a span of 4 weeks, he copied a staggering number of files, over 1.7 million without raising suspicion. With the files secured, Snowden knew the time had come to act. He hid the USB drive and took a leave of absence from work, claiming illness. This gave him the cover he needed to escape. He switched off his phone and flew from Hawaii to Hong Kong, a strategic move designed to evade the US authorities who were likely tracking his movements. Upon arriving in Hong Kong, Snowden met with a few trusted journalists to whom he had shared the classified documents. These journalists would play a crucial role in disseminating the information to the world. Within days, the leaked documents became global headlines, sparking outrage and debate over government surveillance and personal privacy. The US government was swift to respond, condemning Snowden's actions as a breach of national security. They accused him of stealing government property and leaking sensitive information to unauthorized parties. As a result, the American authorities requested Hong Kong to extradite him. However, Snowden had anticipated this and had already made arrangements for his next move. With his meticulous planning, Snowden managed to secure asylum in Russia, effectively putting a significant distance between himself and American law enforcement. The initial reaction to his leaks was polarized. Some hailed him as a whistleblower and a hero, while others labeled him a traitor. The leaks initiated a worldwide discussion on privacy and government overreach. Citizens began to question the extent of surveillance conducted by their governments. Advocacy groups sprang into action, demanding greater transparency and accountability from intelligence agencies. Snowden's revelations also forced governments to re-evaluate their surveillance programs and prompted legal challenges regarding privacy rights. Many began to adopt measures to safeguard their communications using encryption and privacy-enhancing technologies. In 2014, the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, filed a lawsuit against the NSA, claiming that their mass surveillance programs violated the Fourth Amendment rights of citizens. The growing public outcry led to reforms in surveillance laws and practices, a legacy of Snowden's courageous decision to act. Despite the initial fallout from the leaks, Snowden's life took a new turn in Russia. He remained in the spotlight, providing interviews and speaking engagements that kept the conversation alive. He continued to advocate for privacy rights and the need for government oversight of surveillance programs. In 2016, he even participated in a live video conference from Moscow at the South by Southwest Festival, where he discussed the importance of privacy and civil liberties. His message resonated with many who saw him as a defender of democratic values. Yet, Snowden's status remained contentious. Some labeled him a coward for fleeing to Russia instead of facing the consequences of his actions in the US. Others argued that his motives were rooted in a deep concern for civil liberties, viewing him as a martyr for the cause of freedom. In September 2022, Snowden was granted permanent residency in Russia, further solidifying his status as a political exile. He later discussed the implications of modern technology on privacy, emphasizing the need for individuals to be vigilant about how their data is collected and used. The debate over Edward Snowden's actions continues to this day. While some view him as a whistleblower who courageously exposed government wrongdoing, others see him as a criminal who jeopardized national security. His story has become a symbol of the ongoing struggle between privacy and security in an increasingly digital world. What is your opinion on Edward Snowden? Was he justified in leaking classified information to expose the truth? Or did he betray his country by disclosing sensitive national security information? The comments section is open for your thoughts and reflections on this complex figure and the ramifications of his actions. As we navigate the delicate balance between security and privacy in our own lives, Snowden's story serves as a reminder of the power individuals can wield against even the most formidable institutions. The conversation about surveillance, privacy, and civil liberties will likely continue for years to come, leaving an indelible mark on our understanding of freedom in the modern age. Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more interesting content, and click the bell to get updates on our latest videos.